Dating in Stardew Valley is boring. I know that there will be people who watch this video that like relationships in Stardew Valley, and there's nothing inherently wrong with this. Some people like farming, some people like fishing, some people like speedrunning the mayor's underwear, and some people like dating simulators. But with games that have so many different subfields to progress in, there will always be a worse option, and in Stardew Valley, dating is that very option. Dating is boring for several reasons, starting with how much of a letdown marriage is. After donating hundreds of gifts, reaching a 10-heart friendship level, and marrying them, all of Stardew Valley's spouses resemble what I would describe as talking furniture. They do nothing but sit on the specific spot on the farm and tell you about all the useless chores they have completed. Why yes honey, I appreciate the thought that you got up and watered the plants today, but I have 27 iridium sprinklers doing that exact task every day without you. I understand that you got up early and fed the animals, but I'm trying to recreate the Soviet Union's repressive famine of 1921. Do you really think the animals, I mean the people, got to eat during this time period? Apart from giving you a star drop and the occasional breakfast, spouses serve no utilitarian use within their gameplay. An argument people often make is that just having them on the farm with you is enough, but it's really about the missed potential of what marriage could offer that bothers me. A plausible improvisation would be giving spouses the ability to ask you questions about what you enjoy and adapt likewise. As an example, if you told them that you like fishing, then they would go fishing with you. If you told them that you're going mining, they would go mining with you. There are infinite possibilities and things for spouses to start doing upon marriage, but for now, we are stuck with this. Penny has always been my Stardew sweetheart. In my early days of playing the game, I gave her the gifts she liked, and seeing her happy allowed me to imagine what it would be like to have a girlfriend in real life. But the more I talked with her, the more I heard the same recycled phrases come up over and over and over again. The repetitive action of giving her a gift, hearing the same phrase, and then restarting the cycle eventually led to the point where marrying Penny became a chore rather than some sort of special achievement. The fact that I can continuously spam a character with the same item every day and eventually have that character fall in love with me is a bit bizarre. This doesn't seem to work in real life though, so I suggest sticking to the usual tactic of looking at someone from across the room and not attempting to perform any sort of physical interactions with them. Unlike real life, I want the game to challenge me, throw some curveballs, make characters request specific items on certain days, reject gifts that have previously been given. It's not a surprise that dating becomes boring when every character instantly falls in love with you once you give them their favorite rock. As much as I love all the different NPCs and personalities in the game, the whole character cast seems to lack a certain spice that ultimately makes dating stale over time. I'm not suggesting adding more unique quirks, the actual hobbies and interests of the characters are fine. It's the necessary drama and interactions between them that is missing. If I can lean over to Leia and suggest that her and Elliot should date, it would add just that extra bit of depth and interest to the characters. Or another example, what if Abigail and Alex developed some hostility towards each other and you as the character had to decide which NPC to side with? I want the characters to have personal beef between some of each other and affection between others. When a character is a lifeless robot that only cares about the farmer or some oddball horoscopes,
why you bullying me?
Dating becomes the epitome of boredom and missed potential. Basically, to summarize my listed points, from how uninteractive the characters are, to how the process of dating boils down to repetitively spamming item donations, to the final result of marriage being a letdown, dating in Stardew Valley is a boring side addition to a well-rounded game. Concerned Ape has designed relationships to the best of his abilities, but dating will probably stay forever boring because it's impossible for a video game to capture the emotions and passions of a real-life commitment. And that's okay, because it allows the focus to shift to the other highlights of the game, like shooting children with a slingshot. I've recently decided to completely get rid of all advertisements on my channel. If you'd like to support me and what I do, consider subscribing as that is all I could ever ask of you. See ya.
Hello, no one is available to take your call.